Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're in the world. Uh, Today I'll talk to you about Asia and the developing world, if it's smart enough for mobile market research. Okay, I think one of the things that has really kept mobile to really take on a much larger role in market research is this whole argument about smart and dumb, and the focus being on smartphones. And if we are to restrict ourselves to smartphones, you can have a look at the chart. You can see that other than in the developing world, you'll get nowhere. So the whole discussion needs to move to a inclusive multi-platform solution to really grab its rightful place in market research. Okay, even by 2014, we'll only be 17% of all phones will be smartphones. Now, we are all aware that mobile is very fragmented compared to far more standardized protocols in online and the web. If you just look at the main OSs, operating systems in mobile out there, there's Symbian, Android, Research in Motion, iOS, Windows Mobile, and there are a lot of smattering of smaller players who all together, if you see this projection, still only will add up to around 10%. And you can see that Windows Mobile is rapidly declining, while Symbian is dropping, but still will be a force to reckon with going forward as well. And Android has come from nowhere. So the whole strategy needs to be a hybrid solution if you really want to move ahead digitally. You just cannot look at only smartphones within mobile, and even in the larger delivery of mobile and market research services. You need to look at the web, you need to look at WAP, you need to look at SMS, you need to look at location-based, you need to look at face-to-face, IVRs, CATI, whatever works best for the solution that you need. That's how you need to look at it. Of course, the other critical thing in mobile is it's a personal device first, and that needs to be valued. We need to value people's privacy. It's a device which can handle rich media 24/7, and we need to engage and reward a respondent appropriately for them to feel gratified and participate. The biggest advantage of mobile is reach. It brings remote and countries which are not considered reachable within reach of mobile. Mobile is highly portable, and I do projects in multiple countries sitting in China. I mean, that there can't be any better testament to why how portable a solution it is. And of course, you can precisely know where you are in the globe, within a country, within a city, within a street, and that has rich implications by itself. Okay, I just want to touch upon some of the areas that I believe that mobile will score. Mobile is not going to attack every single area in market research, but there'll be certain points where it will score over other methodologies and other mediums simply because of its in the moment and being so close to the respondent. One is brand tracking and consumption tracking, which you can pick up on the go. Advertising testing, concept testing, print ads testing, all and product testing can all be done using mobile phones. Qualitative research has already got a huge boost because of largely of the iPhone, because of its ethnography video recording options allow us to get very rich data from the consumers directly at moments where researchers cannot always observe them. And mobile also allows respondents to blog, again area which is growing rapidly. Location-based right now, I think it's more cool than it's actually being implemented, because GPS technology is still not standardized across handsets and not available across all handsets. So though today it's limited, I think it's going to grow rapidly, and it has immense potential in shopper, customer satisfaction, display and loyalty research. And of course, just as we have clickstream monitoring of online, we can do that on the mobile. We can talk about a single device extracting multiple touch points, like instead of having television audience measurement, you can have multimedia audience measurement, and your recording tool will be your mobile phone. And there are a lot of new areas all coming out of mobiles, as everyone's realizing how big gaming is and social gaming is, and how to extract rich insights using both social gaming and social communities that exist. And I think the most important thing that will help us take mobile ahead, not just in the developing world but globally, is to change the rules. Look at research at multiple levels. So even when you have a sample, you don't say that I'm looking at data A to Z. I say that part of my sample I only get A to B, another part gives me something else, and then I make sense of all the data once I get it. And this is simply because this will help us make sense of the variation much better. Like, all phones don't have video, but all phones have SMS. All phones don't have photo, and all don't have different types of connectivity. And then of course technology and mobile tech savvy people need to be an integral part of teams. Hybrid needs to become a standard and not experimental. Instant reporting and data feedback with real time should also be more and more part of a standard delivery. Fluid solutions, fluid solutions evolving with the technology. That simply means that as things change, we need to evolve our methods and also how we report. And paramount being that consumer comfort comes first. I just want to give you illustration of a study that we have done recently, and this is more to illustrate the reach of mobile than what we achieved with it. We used mobile phones in both tier 1 cities and rural China, and got rich media data, text, photo, video of consumers in the moment snacking behavior. And the moderators were nowhere near the cities where the data was collected, and while we expected very limited data, we got a lot of rich data, and data which was not just live, and we rich data in the sense people are not microblogging, but they were writing long essays, and we got a lot of insights, like when people were traveling to work or elsewhere, they wrote much longer blogs. Okay, and we integrated it universal protocols like SMS, and which also acted as compliance drivers and reminders for people to participate. Just to give you a feel of how much data we got around 25 to 25 text blogs on average per user, and photos 18 to 22 photographs per user per week, and we had around 3 to 5 video clips on average per user. And this was the average for the tier 3 city. For the city, some of the users rates were much higher. So that's the end of my session. I'm open to questions.